Well, if you're looking for a job, there's always good to find new opportunities. And today we have Iris Brunner and Paul Werling here to tell us about a job fair that's coming up that will help you find what you may be looking for. So welcome, and this is coming up on April 7th. We wanted to get you in early to talk about it. First of all, to kind of answer the big question, and that is, why are there no jobs in Grant County? And you're going to tell us people are wrong when they say that. Is that right, Iris?
Absolutely. I'm going to say there are jobs. Currently, we have 46 vendors, and those are employers that are signed up and that are going to be at this free job fair. And they're looking for employees. They're looking for good, hard workers that are going to show up and be dependable and come to work every day. So that there are jobs.
Now, I've never been to a job fair, and I imagine not everyone else has. Is it you just come and different booths are set up and you can give out your resume, or what exactly is it?
Well, we'll have it set up, so we'll have over 46 vendors that are there, employers. You can come in, you want to be dressed for like an interview level. Bring in your resume, be ready to give a little 1-2 minute spiel of why you'd be qualified for whatever jobs you're hiring for. And on the website, we'll tell you a little bit later, you'll find the employers and what they're hiring for. But to be able to sell your strengths, your skills, your abilities, hand them a resume, shake hands, and we'll even have room for an on-spot interview if the employer wants to do something like that.
I don't think people that have we counsel a lot of students obviously on campus and that kind of thing. They don't realize how valuable it is to be able to do that all in one room, because to travel all over and do that many things. So even if you don't end up with a job out of it, you gain great experience.
Great experience, yeah.
What are people looking for? Let's get specific.
Well, from some of the vendors that we do have signed up, they're looking for a little bit of everything. And when I say everything, I mean it could be an entry-level position or to a skilled position. We do have a number of nursing positions that are available, a number of vendors that are looking for those CNAs, LPNs, RNs. We also have a number of our staffing agencies that are signed up. And usually they have different employers that they work with, and they're looking for across the board. They could be looking for clerical, they could be looking for warehouse help, they could even be looking for, upper management and management positions.
I know we have some manufacturing, some logistics, and we also have some daycares and preschools,
Absolutely.
Human services, social work. So again, just across the board, we have a lot of employers.
And I know for someone that just recently worked on my resume, that can be a scary thing. Where do you start? There's so many different places online that show you, and they're all different. But you guys offer some resume help, or you have an event coming up that'll help prepare for the job fair.
Right.
And it's March 31st from 10 to 1 at the Ivy Tech. Come in the front main entrance. It's rooms 164, 165. And we'll have Work One representatives there and Via Credit Union representatives and Ivy Tech. And they will review your resume. If you come in with nothing, we will try to have you a resume when you leave. We'll have some computer lab time available for you. So we'll give you the do's, the don'ts, and everything we can to help you get a good resume together prior to the job fair.
Do any of these positions or these vendors that you're working with say, okay, we will take someone on and they can take some additional training at Ivy Tech concurrently? Does that ever happen?
That does happen. In fact, more and more we're seeing apprenticeship and co-op programs. And I cover the region, Anderson, Marion, Muncie. I know there's a Muncie employer right now who will take students on, work there, and then also pay for their tuition and help them continue on with their education. So we have a number of businesses that are getting to that point where we need a little bit more skill beyond high school, maybe not all the way through a bachelor's, sometimes, the higher education, the bachelor's, but they'll work with the students.
Yeah, I'll make a great plug for Ivy Tech and community colleges and those kinds of systems. That's one of the things I've noticed that's been wonderful through the years is when there is an employer that has specific needs, Ivy Tech can come along and help make that happen. A lot of people don't know that. They're the ones that are frustrated because they say, well, maybe there are jobs, but there are no jobs for me. Right. But you're right, they need just that little more edge. They don't need to go get a 4-year degree.
And even for people, I tell people, if you're going for a 4-year degree, my own kids and things, you can come to Ivy Tech, you can get short-term training, be able to make enough money, maybe an employer will help you with tuition as you go on for your bachelor's or higher. So there's definitely some opportunity. We have a 6-month, 9-month, year training. You can get out there quickly, make a living, and then go on to WIWU or other places.
Yeah. And retraining, boy, that is the 21st century model. Don't be stuck where you are.
Yeah.
It really is. So a lot of great employers, it sounds like, will be out there. And so if you're looking for a job and you are interested in attending this event, it is located at, as we said earlier, the Ivy Tech Conference Center on Tuesday, April 7th. So mark it in your calendars. And that's between the times of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And also, we were talking about this a little earlier, if you want to find out more of this information or you forget about what we talked about here today, you can go to communityjobfair.com. That's community-job-fair.com. And that'll give you more information, also some of the employers that'll be there. So thank you guys.
About 10
Thank you.
seconds, you wanted to mention some of your sponsors.
Yes, and in true fashion, we've called this the Community Job Fair because it is a community event. And we have a number of partnerships. Mainly, we definitely want to give a big shout out and a big thank you. We've been a proud recipient of a grant from the Community Foundation that's helping us market this. So when you're driving down the bypass and you see the billboard that's up on the bypass, that's because of their kindness and their generosity. We've also been working with the local chambers, the Marion Chamber, the Gas City Chamber. We've also been working with the Grant County the Grant County Growth Council, and the Blackford Economic Development Council. A little mixy there. I'm forgetting. Oh, City of Marion. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to look at the billboard right now.
Thanks so much. And there are jobs in Grant County. Get that word through. Be there
Absolutely.
April 7th. Make it happen. Thanks so much for coming.